Hello, Shade Tree Survivalists. Baghdaddy 1911A1 here. It was suggested here a little while back that the Shade Tree Survivalists should have a mission statement, a public mission statement, I guess, by a viewer from out in, I believe he was from California, behind enemy lines, so to speak. Not that I have anything against the folks of California, but their government out there, and as far as I'm concerned, they're an enemy. We'll just leave it at that, okay? But anywho, this will be our official Shade Tree Survivalist mission statement. Yesterday I sat down and I wrote out one draft. I sent that to Uncle Fester, and then I wrote out the second draft, and I took photos of it and sent it to Uncle Fester because it's quite long. So I hope you will bear with me, and I hope you, if you are a member or even someone who's thinking about sending in a letter to request membership, I hope you will agree with it. But the number one, the first part of the mission statement, the number one thing is non-negotiable. And if you can't agree with that, then you're probably not meant to be a Shade Tree Survivalist. So without further ado, here is the Shade Tree Survivalist official mission statement. As of June the 4th, 2016. Our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists is to acknowledge and affirm as the only true moral code of conduct the 10 Commandments of the Holy Bible. To follow those 10 Commandments and believe that any other code is evil. Number 2, our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists is to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States of America from any and all enemies, foreign or domestic. And yeah, that includes politicians. And let's throw in one caveat there. We will, of course, do it the legal way where it is possible. Only as a last option will we ever take up arms. Invasion, dictatorship, whatever the case may be. Number 3, it is our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists to serve each other and our communities in good times and especially in times of need, such as natural disasters, man-made disasters, etc. Number 4, our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists is to serve as mature, conservative role models to everyone we meet, especially to our young people. Number 5, our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists is to lead by example, leading from the front, never from behind, never asking others to do anything we ourselves are not willing to do. Number 6, it is our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists to find or help find the solution to problems and never become an obstacle to finding a solution. Specifically in times of natural or man-made disasters, SHTF, crap hit the fan, I'm going to try to not use potty mouth terms, without rule of law and or war. Number 7, it is our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists to render aid and comfort to any Shade Tree Survivalist member or fellow human being in emergencies or even everyday life. Number 8, it is our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists to oppose evil in all its forms. Number 9, it is our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists to do no harm. And what I mean by that is if a natural disaster or man-made disaster occurs in your area and there are local government officials still in control and still trying to fight the good fight, it is our mission not to do any harm, only to help. All right? Number 10, it is our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists to be bold and courageous when standing for the moral beliefs we share, to fight the good fight to the end, come what may. Number 11, it is our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists to cherish our fellow Shade Tree Survivalist members without regard to their race, color, sex, age, or economic situation, to treat each as our own blood kin. The next one is a subtitle, so let us go with it. No man can serve two masters. Therefore, it is our mission. Therefore, we cannot and will not accept liberals, socialists, communists, atheists, members of secret societies, or any enemy of Christianity, the United States of America, Israel, or the Lord our God. Yes, this includes those in homosexual relationships. Number 13, it is our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists to oppose anything or anyone who seeks the destruction of the moral ideals this country was founded upon, and hereby acknowledge that, though far from perfectly implemented, those ideals are just. In other words, all men, according to our Declaration of Independence, are created equal. But it did not become implemented until many, many years later, and then very, very badly. Number 14, it is our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists to be honest, straightforward, and kind to everyone we interact with. Yes, even those we disagree with. Number 15, as a Shade Tree Survivalist, if called upon to protect and defend a fellow member or innocent life, we shall be ruthless yet selfless in their defense. Number 16, as Shade Tree Survivalists, we will not compromise our core beliefs or our moral beliefs to placate anyone. We shall stand and we shall fight in the public protest, politics, and if necessary, God forbid, but if necessary, on the battlefield. Number 17, it is our mission to acknowledge that all human life is precious, and the taking of a life is and should always be the absolute last resort, only in defense of innocent lives, never as a choice. In other words, abortion. We do not believe in it, do not support it. We think it is evil. It is murder of the most innocent life. Number 18, it is our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists to respect our fellow man, our U.S. military veterans, and all of our first responders, and that, of course, includes our police. Number 19, it is our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists to respect and obey the laws governing our communities unless they are morally opposed to the Ten Commandments or are unjust, i.e., slavery. Number 20, it is our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists to form relationships with and help other traditional Americans, Minutemen, Patriots, and Survivalists, forming a network of support if and when it is needed. Number 21, it is our mission as Shade Tree Survivalists to support our veterans and to help keep grounded in our traditional American values our leaders, active duty military, and law enforcement communities. And I'm going to do a little explaining on that one right there. Security for security's sake is BS. It always, always, always will turn into dictatorship. This is a democracy, This is a republic, I should say. All right? We vote for these folks. They work for us. They are accountable to us. We are not obliged to allow them to run our lives. President, oh so full of crap, Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders. Do you understand? You work for us, and only at our discretion and our tolerance will you be allowed to continue. Though a lot of people in this country, I think, have forgotten that. And finally, number 22. It is our mission to live as free men and women, or by God, die trying. This is Mac Daddy 1911A1 of the Shade Tree Survivalists. Thank you very much for watching membership. Thank you very much to everyone else who watches. In the end, it boils down to this. There can only be one truth. There can only be one right. There are many, many, many wrongs. There are many, many, many lies. But there can only be one truth and one right way to live your life. And if we cannot agree on that those two items, I should say, we are lost. A house divided against itself cannot stand. So either you can agree with this or not. Now we can get into some of the semantics about the wording or whatever, but in the end it is this: God's truth is the only truth. God's right is the only right. And everything else will always fall short. Simple as that. This is Mac Daddy 1911A1. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care and have a great day.